started the day by answering some emails. My favorite thing ever. But now that that's out of the way, I can actually work on some more interesting stuff. My friend is releasing her new fashion collection soon. It's going to be Valentine's themed. We already worked together for her last collection in 2025, and she commissioned me to illustrate some collectible cards to go along with the collection. I already got started on that. I'm very excited to keep working on it. That's number one on the agenda. I also have a commission I want to get started on, and there is a comic event competition thing going on in my city that I'm thinking about participating in. I still have about 2 weeks left to come up with something, so maybe that's something I'll try. And then I also have some more videos to edit, shorts to edit and film. And I'm also currently planning the merch that I want to bring to my 2026 conventions and also my online shop. After I continue working on the project for my friend, I guess we'll see what I pick to work on next. Let's go work on these fashion illustrations. I always yap so much that my tea gets cold. It's kind of sad. So I already started sketching out the characters. There's going to be 3 illustrations in total. I'm referencing the designs I made for her last year on here. The idea was to kind of have them look like blind box toy collectible cards. So the card you get is random. Some logos and cute designs in the background, and when you turn the card around, it has her brand logo on there as well. The logo for the back of the card is going to be new. I'm going to design the backgrounds for the characters as well, and the characters themselves are going to be wearing the clothes from the new collection. And then here I have the references she sent me. So I know exactly what details I need to include, what I need to look out for. The theme is really cute. It's like Cupid and the lover. So we have these outfit pieces that are mainly black, red, and pink. And then we also have these here, which are blue, red, and pink. So 2 of the characters I'm illustrating will be wearing lover outfit pieces, and one of the characters will wear an outfit with all of the Cupid pieces. I think it's gonna be really fun. And I'm excited I get to work with my friend again. Yeah, the characters are the same as last time, but I kind of adjusted the hairstyles a little bit to fit the outfits more in the vibe of this collection. I'm already pretty far with the coloring for this one. This is the Cupid design. And then I still need to color these 2 for the lover outfits. Something I really wanted to do for the second run of character cards is kind of fine-tune and improve the stylistic choices I'm making for the character illustrations. Like, it was my first time doing anything like this last year, and I feel like the illustrations weren't bad, but as a result of that, I felt like they could have been more expressive and have a bit more personality than what I ended up drawing. So I wanted to really hone in on like the sort of chibiness and like the cute proportions and the poses as well. I wanted them to really like look casual enough, like not super extreme, so they still look like part of one unit when you look at all of them next to each other, and the focus should be on the clothing, but I wanted them to still exude like some cute personality. I think it's really interesting to work on a project like this because for her it's about like, how can I make my concept come to life and function in reality and not just in a drawing? And then from my side, I'm like, how can I make these clothing pieces translate well in a drawing? They're very different approaches. For me, it's very interesting to look at her concept sketches. Actually, I didn't check yet what shoes they're going to use. Okay, so like pink sneakers, I can do that. I love how I like already colored and kind of rendered this, but I haven't even looked at the shoes properly. That's kind of silly. Okay, oh my God, I'm so bad at drawing shoelaces. It just looks like little blobs. But also I don't want it to be too detailed because everything is kind of slightly stripped down to suit the like chibi-esque style. I don't want to overload them with detail. They're also not the main focus of the outfit, so. I don't know if I like the blue laces. Maybe it's too busy. Maybe I should just keep the shoe kind of monochromatic. But there can be this white section here. All right, let's move on to the next one. So this tank top that the character is wearing in the original design has a very detailed pattern. It's all hand-drawn. And of course, I can't add all of that onto such a small version of this shirt. What I did was I picked out a couple of the most striking kind of shapes that are repeated throughout the pattern, and I tried to more or less strategically place them around here to mimic the look that this has without making it too overwhelming, because if I tried to add everything and the patterns were so tiny and small, it would be illegible in the final print. It's gonna be like maybe this big in total. So we are prioritizing clarity over accuracy.
Probably about time I put this away too.
It was nice having you. I got a bit sidetracked side questing again, so I actually rearranged my living room. It's right next to where my desk is. There's still like a bunch of boxes and stuff here, which are hopefully gonna be gone soon. Yeah, I decided to rearrange this because I was hoping it would make the room look more open, and I feel like I did a good job. I definitely want to hang some pictures here and put like a little wall shelf over the TV. I put together a small Animal Crossing shrine here with like my amiibo cards and some of the games and stuff. Oh wow, it's really dark. Alright guys, I just finished editing another reel for my Instagram and TikTok and YouTube Shorts, all of that. The short form content, because I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent with that because apparently it might potentially help my accounts grow. I think it's a good way to like practice editing but have it be a little bit less time consuming than doing like YouTube videos, even though that's not true. I think when I started my like Monster High redesign short series, I was editing the first batch of them for like half a day. It took so long. I also finished the fashion illustrations for my friend's collectible cards, and I started like working on the layout. I still kind of have to figure out what I want to do in terms of like the logo and the actual like design portion of it all, how the back of the card should look, what I want to do with the background. I kind of played around with this like lace doily idea because I still have like some really nice assets that I haven't used before. Yeah, I still want to do a couple iterations and see what looks good because I want them to be nice for her, obviously. Yeah, I showed her the drafts and she was really excited about it, so I'm glad she likes them, but I also always like have certain expectations for myself to like improve and better myself, so I at least want them to be significantly better than the designs from last year, which I think I can definitely do, but I also would love to be happy with them when I'm done. I think the illustrations are cute, but trying to learn how to work with like layouting and making print media and stuff. I'm actually really exhausted because I rearranged my living room today because I really didn't like how it was looking before. It was the room is very nice. There's like a window over there, but the way I had it set up was that the couch corner was like turned away from the window and there was not that much light in there because of like the furniture kind of blocking some of it. And I just felt a little bit cramped because of that in the entire room, because this is like my work desk is over here and this is like the relaxation area. So I decided to play around with the layout and I actually like it so much better now, and I'm way happier being in this room now. So I got like a shelf on the side here with some trinkets, my Animal Crossing stuff, amiibos. Then back there is my bookshelf with my comics, dolls, and just some other things. And then here's the couch and the TV is like right there. This looks very bright on camera right now, but I feel like this looks very cute when the light is turned on in here. It's very cozy. But yeah, this is like the new corner. It's so nice. Before that, like the TV was here and then the couch was here, and that was kind of like a separated box in the room. This just feels a lot more open. So you walk in here and then the desk is here and the living room is here, and I just, yeah, think it's way better. I know I already did like a desk/work setup tour when my dad and I built the table and when I started putting everything together, but the room has changed a bit since then. Yeah, if you guys are interested in like a more in-depth room tour, maybe also just including the other stuff in this room apart from the desk, let me know. Since I just finished editing the last Monster High redesign reel from the batch I was doing, I'm thinking I will edit the full YouTube video with the entire design process for all of the characters soon as well. I always feel like I never did anything, but then when I look back on the day and I recount everything I did, I'm like, actually, I did do quite a few things. So a lot of the time I'm like, what did I even do today? But actually, when I look back and recount everything I did, it's like, that actually was a decent amount. So I think I just forget very quickly. Anyways, that's it for, I guess, this weekend. Maybe I'll also film a little bit tomorrow, kind of depends. I'll be busy pretty much the whole day because I'm meeting up with not one, but 2 friends. I'm being social, guys. I'm touching grass. Actually, no, they're coming over to my place, so not really touching grass, maybe touching carpet or something. I do have a very nice carpet. It's checkered. Wow. Isn't that cool? Maybe I'll film a little bit on Monday too and add that to the weekend vlog. I guess you'll see what I decided to do after this, but yeah. Gonna call it a day for this Sunday. Hope you guys are all drinking your water. Don't be crusty like me. Let's go. Hi. So I was just hanging out with my friend. They left a little while ago. I felt like I needed a bit of a caffeine kick, so I still wanted to draw a bit, and I also need to clear out most of the kitchen before I go to bed today because there's gonna be construction tomorrow. I really loved doing sticker sheets last year. I was thinking about doing maybe a vegetable themed series, like a tomato girl fashion sticker sheet. I know a tomato is technically a fruit, but walk with me here. I'm really loving the green and red color combo recently. Not in a Christmassy way, but just in general. My wall is painted green and I have red and green stuff stuck on there. I've been color grading my videos kind of green too. It's a new preset that I made for myself because I wanted to try it. Fittingly, this is also green. I also have this cute mahjong lamp on my desk that's also green. I love a good red accent, so yeah, I'm thinking that might be cute and I want to get started on that. I also wanted to make some Monster High keychains, new ones, because the ones I had last year were kind of basic. I also want to do more OC stuff, acrylic standees and everything, and I'm just kind of having a hard time figuring out where I even want to start, because I also want to do apparel. I want to do t-shirts really bad this year. And it's just kind of where do I start? I guess I should start with the sticker sheets because I'm going to be ordering from my friends soon and I could put those on my Ko-fi. I want to do at least 2 or 3 new sheets, but I also feel like I've lost the ability to draw today. I tried to do a little bit earlier and it was just not going that well. I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. I think I need to focus and refresh my mind. Maybe drinking this will help. And I'll also eat a snack. All right, that's my update. Talk to you in a bit. I think I was struggling with starting the drawing without overthinking too much, because once I was hey, actually it's not that serious. It doesn't matter what it turns out like. We can always make another version tomorrow or the day after or next week if it's not what I like. And that kind of helped. So sometimes I need to remind myself, every version or every drawing that doesn't turn out good is still something I can use to make the next one better. So I was really unhappy with the first iteration of the tomato girl because her outfit, it was cute, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted. It felt a bit forced for some reason. I think I was trying to draw what I thought a tomato girl should look like, but not what I wanted my tomato girl to look like. But because it's very cold, freaking freezing outside, I wanted to give her a very warm looking outfit. So I wrapped a cloth around her shoulders and she has the tomato hat, which I'm hoping keeps her ears warm. And I'm going to color this and then also draw more related stickers around it, actual little tomatoes, maybe some foods made out of tomatoes canned soup, ketchup, or objects that share her color palette. The sticker sheets I made last year look like this. I hope it's kind of focusing. Don't look at my face. So they were a little bit more, not realistic, but they were closer to my usual drawing style with the more detailed faces, and this is more similar to what I've been doing with the fashion cards. Squished down faces and the cuter proportions. I kind of like that, and I think I talked about this in some other videos last year. I want to find ways to diversify my styles, so I feel these still look like They're drawn by the same person, aka me. The bottom lashes that I like doing and like the very pointy shapes that are usually a part of my illustrations, but it's just even more stripped down and simplified, and I kind of like that because I want to make more cute things that still have like that edge to them. I think that's like a style of illustration that I enjoy. Just figuring things out as we go. And if this turns out good, I'll move on to some more food-related girls. I don't know, I've been thinking about like those cucumber and eggplant horses. Maybe you guys know what I'm talking about. And that made me really interested in doing like a cucumber themed character. Pickle girl. Get your pickled girl as a sticker for your laptop. I actually have some of my own stickers on my laptop too. Is that conceited of me? Perhaps. But I am pretty proud of it, so yeah. I want to make more stickers that I can be proud of. I don't know why I threw that. But I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for watching, and see you again very soon. Until then, bye bye!